Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. Today we're going to be talking about something that might sound a little scary, but don't worry, I'll take you through it step by step. We're going to be talking about cleaning your motherboard. I know some of you are going to think cleaning products, electronics, they just don't mix. It's pretty scary. But we're going to be spot cleaning select areas that might have gotten a little bit of dust on them while you were assembling your PC, or the PC was being assembled if it was pre-built, that can be hindering your performance. Now, you have to be extremely careful because this is a very delicate piece of machinery, and any stray bits of water or cleaning product in the wrong place can completely break your motherboard. So you have to be completely sure you know what you're doing. Don't worry, I'm gonna be going through all of that. So, first of all, you're gonna have to remove the motherboard from your PC. Now, this differs from system to system, so I won't go through it, but with most systems, you just unscrew the bolts on the back of your case, remove the graphics card if you have one, the CPU, the RAM, and all other cables attached to it, and then you should be left with this. And you should see 4 screws on the corners, and you should be able to unscrew those and take your motherboard out like I have here. So you have to make sure you're very gentle and you don't touch any of the pins like this. You shouldn't touch any of the pins. So don't do that. Now let's go to see how I'm gonna clean this motherboard. So once you got your motherboard out of your computer, you're gonna need some cleaning fluid. Could be for a lens, camera, or your glasses. And then you're gonna need any old cloth. Chucks will do. We don't need a microfiber cloth because we're not in danger of damaging any glass here. So, what you gotta do is you gotta get your spray and you gotta spray right in the CPU socket. Make sure you get it right in there. And then you get your chucks and just swivel it around. Now, your chucks may get a little stuck, but just be sure to yank it out hard if it does. This is gonna remove all the dust inside the socket that's preventing some of the CPU pins to connect properly. This will mean that all of the cores of your CPU will be in use and you'll get the full potential out of your CPU. Next, we're gonna wanna clean the RAM slots. Just the same method. Spray in there and then wipe it down well. Yep, that should be good. Then you just gotta slam the things open. They're a little hard to get open sometimes. And spray right in between them and just clean them out a little. That's right, just like that. Then just gonna do the same here. It's all good. Clean them out a little. And yep, that should be fine. Now, depending on your motherboard, you may see some batteries here. What you're gonna do is just gonna try and lift them out. Just turn it upside down if you have to. There we go. So, now we have our battery out. We're just gonna wanna spray the battery connectors just to make sure our motherboard has a clean supply of power, because it's a common misconception, but the power supply doesn't actually power the motherboard or the PC at all. Power supply really charges up this battery so that when you put it in sleep mode and you unplug your computer, all your unsaved files, don't worry, they won't be lost because they'll be powered by this little battery here. Okay. Now, all we're gonna need to do is we're just going to clean in the PCIe express lane slots. Now, this method is a little different. Before spraying, we're gonna get our chucks and stick it right in between the lanes, just to get all the gunk out of there. Be careful not to bend any of the pins around it or accidentally dislodge a screw, because that could break your motherboard. This is crucial. You do not want to break your motherboard by bending any of the pins. So just clean in between the express lanes, just like that. And Now your motherboard should be pretty much clean. Now you just need to have a quick look at your ports. So depending on your motherboard, you may have some different ports. You're just gonna spray a little bit inside of all those ports and give it a good wipe down. Doesn't have to be too good. The ports aren't that important for the performance. Now for the back of the motherboard. Now this is where it can get dangerous. You have to be really careful. Every single one of these pins, be careful not to touch them. I wasn't actually touching them there, that's fine. So don't touch any of these pins. It is crucial that you do not touch them, because any matter from your skin, dead skin, dust, hair, anything that gets on these pins can completely ruin it. So you're just gonna wanna get a shucks. Doesn't matter if it's got food stains or anything on it, the food shouldn't bother it. Then just wipe it off. That's all good. And just get the CPU backing off. Yep, that should be fine. And we'll carefully flip our motherboard over. Now, just reinstall the battery. And that should all be good. Now, what you have to do is you're gonna have to dry it. So, just give me a second and we'll get our blow dryer. Okay, now that you have your hairdryer, just plug that into the wall and turn it on. We're gonna wanna go on medium heat and medium strength, and we're just gonna blow the water out of there. Just get the water out of all of the places that we cleaned, just to make sure that no water comes in contact with any live electronics, because we all know what happens when that goes off. And then we'll just turn it off for the moment. Flip the board over, turn it back on, and clean this area of the board. Now, once you've done all that, should be ready to get your motherboard gently and put it back inside your PC. Now, your motherboard should be all clean and ready to go. So just grab it, put it back inside your PC, screw it in, connect everything back on, and your PC should be all good. And there you have it. You've cleaned your motherboard. It's as easy as that. So now you should get much better performance out of your PC. Your render time should be at least double. Your game should run at least twice as fast. There's no 30 FPS now. You'll be running everything 60 FPS, rendering everything in 5 seconds, even 4K. I swear, this tip is extremely powerful for any content creator, gamer, or anybody who just likes to get the best out of their PC. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.